Hi, have you ever traveled to the land of kangaroos? Australia is a land of diverse cultures, a pristine nature that captivates every traveler. Everything can be found in Australia, from oceanic coast to a stunning desert. In this video, I will introduce you to 5 incredible, beautiful locations in Australia. Let's go!
Lake Hillier. Lake Hillier is a scenic lake located on Middle Island in Australia. The notable feature of this lake is its vibrant pink color, which is caused by a type of bacteria that produces a pigmented compound. The pink color of Lake Hillier is due to the presence of a bacteria called halophilic bacteria in the water. These bacteria are capable of producing a pigment called beta-carotene, which is yellow in color. However, under certain conditions, such as sunlight exposure, they turn the water pink. This lake is considered a popular tourist destination in Australia, but direct access for the general public is not available. Queen Victoria Building. Queen Victoria Building is a building designed in the French Renaissance style, housing a collection of shops, restaurants, cafes, and commercial offices. The Queen Victoria Building was constructed in 1898 and was originally known as the Market Building in the 1980s. It underwent comprehensive restoration in the French Renaissance style and became known as the Queen Victoria Building. Initially built as a market and town square, the QVB now houses luxury shops, renowned boutiques, restaurants, cafes, and art galleries. The interior walls of the building are adorned with beautiful tiles and diverse architectural decorations. A grand clock is located at the top of the building, serving as an iconic symbol of the city of Sydney. Great Barrier Reef. Great Barrier Reef is a large marine reef system located off the northeast coast of Australia. It is the longest coral reef structure in the world, extending approximately 2,300 kilometers in length and up to 350 kilometers in width along the Australian coastline. The Great Barrier Reef comprises thousands of smaller reefs, islands, underwater rocks, and coral structures, which have resulted in the formation of one of the most biodiverse marine areas in the world. This reef system is home to over 1,500 species of fish, 411 types of coral, 134 species of marine mammals, and over 30 species of whales and dolphins. The Great Barrier Reef has been formed through the interaction between coral structures and marine life. Corals are living organisms that rely on seawater to build their underwater structures. The best time to visit the Great Barrier Reef is during the dry season in Australia, which typically falls between June and August. Sydney Harbour Bridge, also known as the Coathanger, is a large steel arch bridge that spans across the city of Sydney in Australia. Construction of the Sydney Harbour Bridge was completed in 1932. The bridge was designed by Australian engineers John Bradfield and Ralph Freeman. It took approximately 8 years to build, and during that time, over 10,000 workers were involved in its construction. The primary reason for the construction of the Sydney Harbour Bridge was to provide a link between the northern and southern areas of Sydney and alleviate heavy traffic in urban areas. The Sydney Harbour Bridge has a total length of approximately 1.15 kilometers and stands at a height of around 134 meters above the water level. Tourists can visit this iconic bridge and climb the bridgeclimb to enjoy the breathtaking views of Sydney City and Sydney Harbour. Sydney Opera House. Sydney Opera House is a large artistic and theatrical building located in the city of Sydney, Australia. It is recognized as one of the iconic landmarks of Sydney and Australia. The design and construction of this building were carried out by Danish architect Jørn Utzon. The Sydney Opera House was opened in 1973 and has since been known as one of the most prominent cultural and artistic centers in the world. The primary reason for the construction of the Sydney Opera House was to provide a cultural and Artistic hub for the city of Sydney and Australia. This building serves as a multi-purpose arts complex and hosts music performances, exhibitions, theaters, and other artistic events. Special features that can be observed in the Sydney Opera House include architectural design. The shape of the Sydney Opera House is inspired by the form of a seashell. Artistic venues. The Sydney Opera House has several halls for hosting exhibitions, concerts, theatrical performances, and other various artistic events. Utilization of outdoor spaces. The Sydney Opera House boasts beautiful and exceptional outdoor spaces where visitors can enjoy themselves.
Australia. Geographical location. Australia is a country located in the continent of Oceania and is the largest island in the world. It is bordered by the Indian Ocean to the west, the Pacific Ocean to the east, and the Tasman Sea to the south. Capital: Canberra. Official language: English. Bordering countries. This country does not have any land borders with other countries and is surrounded by oceans all around. Area: Australia has an area of over 7.692 million square kilometers, making it the sixth largest country in the world. Climate and weather. Australia has a diverse climate. The northern parts of the country have a tropical and rainy climate, while the southern parts have a moderate to cool climate with less rainfall. Due to its vastness, Australia experiences a wide range of climates, and desert and semi-arid regions can also be found in this country. Flag. The flag of Australia consists of a blue field with the Union Jack in the canton and a large white, seven-pointed star known as the Commonwealth Star. The blue field represents the blue sky, and the symbols on the flag represent Australia's history, culture, and values.
Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe me. Goodbye.